Woman in handcuffs punched in the face by a Southern California police officer. Fellow officers step in to pull him back. Our Jory Rand hearing from an eyewitness. He's live in Westminster with more. Jory.
Mark, we're not really used to seeing this. Officers stepping in to stop another officer from doing something they think may have crossed the line. And tonight, that officer is now under investigation. Tonight, a Westminster police officer is on leave after this video surfaced of him punching a woman in handcuffs in the face. And what makes this incident so noteworthy is that two fellow officers stop him, physically block him from landing any more blows.
He intervened and stopped him, and they made him go to the other. They made him back out from the scene.
Sandy Armenta shot the video Wednesday afternoon. In it, you can see the woman, 34-year-old Xiomara Garcia, stumble as officers try to stand her up. She then kicks the officer near his groin, and that's when he punches back. Her brother tells us she suffers from mental illness.
She has schizophrenia, and she's bipolar, or at least one of the cops did.
Police were first called after Garcia was accused of assaulting a woman in the street. Her own brother then basically making the police's case for them.
When we opened the door, they're trying to put handcuffs on her, and she was resisting. They're walking her out, and when we got out of the walkway, that's when she started kicking the shins, and that's when they threw her to the plants.
Doorbell video caught officers picking Garcia back up out of the flower bed and walking her towards the street. This isn't her first run-in with police. Back to her brother for the history.
I guess she assaulted another Asian lady, but they're trying to make her apologize because they know she has mental disorders. And that time, I guess she assaulted the cops too, right here in the front.
This rare instance of officers restraining one of their own comes just days after a Minnesota jury convicted former officer Derek Chauvin in the murder of George Floyd. 3 other officers stood around as Chauvin knelt on the dying man's neck for 9 minutes, and they did nothing. All 3 face aiding and abetting second-degree murder charges. These officers weren't going to let something similar happen to them. That unnamed officer is now on paid administrative leave as Internal Affairs is investigating in cooperation and communication with the Orange County District Attorney's Office. That woman is now facing charges of the original assault and battery, assault on an officer, resisting arrest, and being under the influence of a controlled substance.